Hey everyone, this is Mike and welcome back. The question I have today is do you think corporate wellness is virtue signaling? We heard a lot during the pandemic about the corporations and just everyone, schools, the world, community, government, really valuing mental health, emotional well being, and helping people to develop, kind of optimism or resilience in the face of adversity. And I'm wondering if you think that's a myth. It's like the corporations tell people, take care of yourself, have a good weekend. Meanwhile, they give you work to do over the weekend. They give you, 80 hours worth of work in a 40-hour or 50-hour week. And then they say, but take care of yourself, relax. There seems to be not very congruent with what they say and what they do. Now, recognizing, of course, and I want to have a nice balance here. Work is still work, and some people are lucky enough to love what they do. Not all the time, but most of the time. A lot of people, maybe even most people, are neutral, and then there's some people who probably hate their jobs. But I want to recognize that work is still work, just like school. School could be fun, but school is also school, and it's not playtime, and it's not leisure. There's also work in school. So I want to acknowledge that it's still work, but does it have to be the way that it is? Is a worker's emotional well-being, psychological well-being truly important to a business, a company, a corporation, a government entity, a nonprofit? Or is that just virtue signaling? Is that something that they just say to look good, but they really don't follow through on it? I'd be curious to what you think. Do you think that there needs to be more care for people in the workplace? The workplace is inherently stressful. People have talked a long time about a work-life balance, and it doesn't seem as if many people feel that work-life balance. I know we're in tough times now economically, and people are very frightened. Are companies doing things to alleviate that? Are they ratcheting it up? Some people could argue, is it their job to do that? That's a point of view. Clearly, I think that people's ability to have optimism and resilience and to be happy at what they're doing and feel productive and feel like they're contributing something is important, not only for the person personally, but I think it results in a better product. I think the company does better when the people do better. I think if you have happy employees, they feel like they're contributing to something, they feel like they're valued. It can only benefit everyone involved. Now again, that's why I wanted to start off saying that work is still work, and it's not leisure, and it's not your friends, it's work. But that doesn't mean it has to be a cold, cruel, institutional, robotic, dehumanizing environment. I, of course, would like to help people that are in these positions to have a healthier, more balanced life, to deal with the challenges of the corporate world more effectively, to be more resilient, to be happier, to be more optimistic, to feel valued, to feel that they're giving value, to feel that they're productive, they're successful, they're achieving things, they're accomplishing things, that they are perhaps even having some kind of a legacy, they're leaving something important behind. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of create this video to ask you and ask if you feel that you'd like there to be a greater commitment among businesses and corporations and government and nonprofit and what have you, to have employees work in an environment that is conducive. And if not, at least say it. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't say we care about corporate wellness and employee well-being, but then you don't. If you don't care, just say you don't care. But if you're going to say you care, right? How many corporations say, "Oh, we're like a family"? Well, you care about your family. Hopefully, I mean, I know there's dysfunctional families, but many people, well, you say that, but then the environment is very toxic and very dysfunctional. So a lot of people cringe when they hear companies say we're a family, because they know you're not. No, you're not. So why say it? Then some people also believe that you should keep work and everything else separate. So my work friends are not my friends. I have my friends. I'm not going to meet the love of my life there. I'm going to meet it somewhere else. Other people say that's where you spend so much time, that people do meet their significant other. People do develop friends in the workplace. So to the extent that you feel that it's not being met, the corporate wellness, the care, the work-life balance, do you think that it should be met? And again, I'm just interested in doing more of this, and so I'd love to know what you think. But I'm just concerned that a lot of it is much more virtue signaling. It's more what they think sounds good, or perhaps want to be true, but in reality, the environment is just as toxic and dysfunctional, and as unhealthy and unsupportive as it's always been, if not more so. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.